skin has been breaking out so much recently, so please ignore the spotty skin. It's just a combination of the weather, me not looking after my skin properly, diet, everything. So I just applied a piece of tape to the outer corner of my eye and applied the shadow Warm Taupe from Anastasia Beverly Hills, just building up the intensity to quite dark, just applying lots and lots of layers into the crease of my eye, just using the brush that comes with the Anastasia palettes. Then I'm taking the shade of Burkett from Anastasia and blend this just on top of that shadow and going up towards the brow bone. Then I'm taking Anastasia's Blanc shadow onto the brow bone. It's like a soft matte neutral colour basically. I like to apply this because I didn't know if I wanted to apply a highlight to my brow bone. I'm going to blend that out, and then I decided to apply Champagne Pop to my brow bone. It's a really gorgeous highlight shade. I'm going to blend everything together using my favourite Crown brush blending brush. Then I'm going in with Anastasia's waterproof liner in black and blending this all over my lid using a synthetic brush. This bit is probably the most time consuming bit because I honestly think the neater with this, the better. If you wanted to go for more of a grungy smoky eye, then you could go messy and it wouldn't really matter, but I wanted to make it quite neat. So applied this to my lid and then packed on top Noir Shadow, which is a matte black, and it's so dark. It's the best black shadow I've ever used. It's so good. So I'm just going to apply that all over the cream base, and then with what's left on like the tip of the shadow brush, I'm just going to use windshield wiper motions to really smudge it in and blend it up towards the transition colours. Then after a while of blending, I'm taking the Anastasia blending brush again and just blending through into that Warm Taupe shadow. Then I'm taking the gel liner and applying a quick wing. I'm still keeping the tape on because I want it to be nice and precise. Then I'm just using the tip of the angle brush to go into the inner corner of my eye, as I want to kind of elongate the inner corner. Then to make it super dark, I'm applying some of that gel liner to the inner rims of my eye to really darken everything up, and applying the same black shadow under my lower lash line. The best thing with black smoky eyes is definitely that you can like literally use like 3 eyeshadows and it's done. Because a lot of my looks are quite complicated because I just love using loads of shadows. Then I'm taking the Topshop Glow Pot in the shade Gleam and topping that up with the Champagne Pop highlighter for really intense inner corner highlights. Then I'm curling my lashes and applying a generous coat of the Nude by Nature Defining Mascara. I managed to dodge up the mascara wand of mine, but it's still such an amazing mascara. Then I'm taking the Lovable Lashes in the style Slay. This is me just being sad about my acne. Then I'm applying this Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, mainly focusing on my chin with my troublesome areas, my nose, my forehead. I'm not applying it all over the face because it doesn't look like full of life, if that makes sense. But this primer really does help us to smooth everything out, as the name would suggest. New beauty blender, what a day to be alive. I got a new one for Christmas, and this is the first time I've used it since because I was too scared to use it because of how beautiful and perfect it was. So yeah, I'm just applying the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation all over my skin. I'm actually running out of foundation that matches me right now. I just don't have the money to buy new foundation, so I'm just using what I've got for now. So for contour, I'm using the Cream Contour Palette from Anastasia. I'm taking the shade Light Sculpt on this Real Techniques buffing brush, applying it where you would contour, so under my cheekbone, the double chin needs to go, and then it's gone. Then down the sides of my nose, under my lip, etc. Then I'm taking the shades Fair and Neutral. Neutral is the pinkier one and Fair is a really light one. I'm taking the shade Neutral, which is the pinkier one, under my eyes because it's got a tiny bit of a pink tone, so it tends to get rid of any like discoloration and darkness. Then I'm taking the other shade, they're very similar as you can see, and applying it to my forehead and on my chin as well as my cupid's bow, and also down at the centre of my nose, but I'm avoiding the tip because I don't want to accentuate that. Then I'm taking my beauty blender and going to work to blend out that cream highlight. Going to work. I find that when you have a new beauty blender, it actually like absorbs more of your product than you want, which is a bit annoying, but I guess it's more hygienic. So yeah, I'm just going to blend that out, and then whatever's left on the brush previously from the contour, I'm just going to go around my hairline. Then I'm taking the NYX Illuminator in the shade Sunbeam. This is absolutely stunning, and I really recommend trying it using a cream highlight and then setting it with your highlight before setting the rest of your face, if that makes sense. It just makes it so much more intense. I'm taking the shade Champagne Pop from Becca. Then I'm going to bake my face, just because I find that this keeps my makeup in place a lot longer, and especially where my skin is going absolutely ape right now, I really need the extra coverage I can get. So I'm going to do under my contour as well to really sharpen this up, because this is a super glam look. A little bit down the middle of my nose. This is done. What do you think? Just kidding. Then I'm going to blend that out using the Avon powder brush, just in buffing motions. Then for the rest of my face, just going to go over the top of everything, I'm taking the Avon pressed powder. I'm not too sure what shade this is, but any face powder will work. Then I'm taking the powder contour kit from Anastasia, and I'm taking the shade Java on my MAC 109 contour brush. I'm going under my cheekbones, around my temples, top of the forehead, down the sides of my nose, double chin. You know, we get the drill by now. Yeah, if you do want me to do a video on contouring, definitely leave a comment down below and I will add it to my list of video ideas. Then I'm taking the shades for Banana and Vanilla. I definitely applied way too much product here. I forgot to tap out my brush, so definitely tap off your brush. Yeah, so I'm applying Banana under my contour, on my forehead, and then under my eyes I like to mix the shades Vanilla with Banana and put this under my eyes. It really brightens your under eye. If you look here, you can see the difference. I just think it's stunning, and this is definitely a way to glam up your makeup look. It just makes such a difference, I swear to God. Then I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Gel in the shade Auburn. I love doing this on top of my chocolate dip brow because it really goes with my hair and just adds like a reddish tint to it without being too overbearing. I really like doing this, and obviously keeps the hairs in place. Then for blush, I'm taking the Sigma Beauty blush in Core de Rosa and highlighting my face just a little bit extra because, you know, we want to get that glow on. Then for lips, which is one of the final steps, I'm taking MAC's Bold Bare Lip Liner, outlining my lips and filling in the entirety of my lips with it. This is my favourite lip liner that I've tried so far from MAC. I just find that it goes with every single neutral lipstick that I have. Yeah, so I'm just applying this to the outer parts of my lip, overdrawing them just slightly, going over my lip line, but not so much that is kind of too much, if that makes sense. I'm kind of waffling, but you get the drift. Then I'm taking this liquid lipstick from Lord & Berry, which I absolutely love. I wanted to do this makeup look because I wore it for night out like sometime last year and I loved it and wanted to film it, but never got around to it. And saw a picture of myself the other day wearing this makeup look and I was like, yes, I need to film it. So that is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Definitely wear it down to Tesco to do your groceries, and I shall see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.